Once upon a time, in a land where the moon always hung low and the stars whispered secrets to the trees, there stood an ancient library hidden deep within the heart of the Enchanted Forest. This was no ordinary library, for it was guarded by a wise old owl named Orin, whose feathers shimmered like silver under the moonlight. The library was magical, and every book within its walls held the story of an animal's life, each tale a delicate thread in the tapestry of the forest's history. But one fateful night, something went terribly wrong. Pages began to disappear, and with them, the memories of the creatures who called the forest home. Orin, with his keen eyes and even keener mind, knew he had to act quickly to save the stories before they were lost forever. The Enchanted Forest was bathed in the soft glow of twilight as Orin, the wise owl, perched atop his favorite oak branch. Below him stood the magical library, its walls made of twisting vines and its roof a canopy of glowing leaves. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of parchment and the faint hum of magic. Orin had spent centuries guarding this library, ensuring that every story was preserved for future generations. As the moon rose higher, Orin flew down to the library's entrance and pushed open the heavy wooden door with his talons. The shelves inside were lined with books of all shapes and sizes, each one glowing faintly with the magic of the story it contained. Orin began his nightly routine, carefully dusting the shelves and checking each book for damage. Orin picked up a book titled The Tale of the Brave Fox. It was one of his favorites, recounting how the fox had outsmarted a hunter to save his family. But as he flipped through the pages, his heart sank. A crucial page was missing, the one that described the fox's greatest triumph. Orin's feathers bristled with concern. He searched the shelves and the floor, but the page was nowhere to be found. The next morning, Orin noticed something strange near the library's entrance, a faint trail of glittering dust. It sparkled in the sunlight, and when Orin sniffed it, he detected a faint scent of mischief and magic. He knew this was no ordinary dust. Someone, or something, had been here. Over the next few days, more pages began to disappear. The story of the clever raccoon lost its middle chapter, and the epic of the soaring eagle was reduced to fragments. The animals of the forest began to feel the effects too. The fox forgot how he had outsmarted the hunter, the raccoon no longer remembered his clever tricks, and the eagle's wings grew heavy with doubt. Orin called a meeting of the forest animals in a clearing near the library. "Something is stealing the pages of our stories," he announced. "If we don't stop it, we risk losing our memories and our identities." The animals murmured in fear. "What can we do?" asked the fox, his voice trembling. "I will find the thief," Orin said firmly. "But I need your help. Keep your eyes and ears open, and report anything unusual." Orin followed the trail of glittering dust, which led him deep into the forest, where the trees grew so tall they seemed to touch the stars. The trail ended at the base of a hollow tree, its trunk wide enough to fit a small creature. Orin peered inside and saw a tiny, glowing figure rummaging through a pile of stolen pages. It was a bookworm, a magical one at that. This was no ordinary bookworm. It had shimmering wings and eyes that sparkled like gemstones. It was nibbling on the edges of the pages, savoring the words as if they were the sweetest treats. "Stop!" Orin hooted, his voice echoing through the hollow. The bookworm froze, its eyes wide with surprise. "Why are you stealing the pages?" Orin demanded. The bookworm fluttered its wings nervously. "I didn't mean to cause harm," it said in a tiny, melodic voice. "I was just so hungry, and the words in your library are the most delicious I've ever tasted. I couldn't help myself." Orin's heart softened as he listened to the bookworm's confession. "These stories are precious," he said. They hold the memories and wisdom of the forest. If they're lost, the animals will forget who they are. The bookworm hung its head in shame. I didn't realize the damage I was causing. I only wanted to taste the magic. Orin thought for a moment. There must be another way to satisfy your hunger without destroying the stories. Come with me. Orin led the bookworm back to the library, where he gathered the remaining pages and began to piece them together. Using his magic, he created a special book filled with endless stories, stories that could regenerate themselves no matter how many times they were read. He placed the book in a corner of the library and turned to the bookworm. "This book is for you," Orin said. "It will never run out of stories, and you can feast on its words without harming the other books." The bookworm's eyes lit up with joy. "Thank you, wise owl. I promise to never steal again." With the bookworm's hunger satisfied, Orin set to work restoring the stolen pages. Using his magic, he rewrote the missing chapters, ensuring that every story was complete once more. The animals of the forest felt their memories return, and the library was filled with the sound of laughter and storytelling once again. To celebrate the restoration of the stories, Orin hosted a grand feast in the library. Animals from all corners of the forest gathered to share their tales and sing songs under the glowing canopy. The bookworm, now a friend to all, flitted from table to table, delighting in the joy it had helped restore. As the night wore on, Orin stood atop his oak branch and addressed the crowd. "Stories are the lifeblood of our forest," he said. "They remind us of who we are and guide us toward who we can become. Let us never take them for granted." The animals cheered, their voices rising into the night sky like a symphony of gratitude. From that day forward, the library became a place of unity and wonder, where every creature was welcome to share their story. The bookworm became the library's guardian of stories, ensuring that no tale was ever lost again. And if you listen closely on a quiet night, you might just hear the rustle of pages and the soft hoot of an owl, reminding us all of the power of stories. And so, the wise owl Orin and his magical library continued to thrive, a beacon of wisdom and magic in the heart of the Enchanted Forest. The bookworm became the library's guardian of stories, ensuring that no tale was ever lost again. And if you listen closely on a quiet night, you might just hear the rustle of pages and the soft hoot of an owl, reminding us all of the power of stories. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to subscribe for more magical stories. Like, share, and comment below to let us know which part of the story was your favorite. Until next time, may your days be filled with wonder and your nights with dreams as enchanting as the owl's library.